It seems as though rain is Johannesburg and its residents' worst enemy, because when it does happen, then service delivery is completely compromised, from the electricity in our homes to the road infrastructure network in the city. But the question is, don't you as a resident and you as a taxpayer expect that the systems in place that will make sure that the business of the municipality continues uninterrupted? Because just blaming the weather is not good enough. And so it's all about monitoring. It's about adequate maintenance of infrastructure. We spoke to a water expert who explained how technology can accelerate service delivery.
The majority of complexes, majority of industrial, insist on installing a check water meter after the municipal water meter for several reasons. Definitely one is to check the integrity of the municipal water meter itself. But also you can put onto your water meter, on your check water meter, you can put flow loggers, you can put pressure loggers. There's a lot of disciplines that you can, stuff that you can put on there that can give you information on an hour basis, on a minute basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, and there where you can start reacting on that. The same with you at your own unit. You can put on a smart water meter that will be able to warn you on your phone that there's a problem with your water. The same with electricity. Everything is there. We don't use it. Municipalities, they are not proactive. Please, that is what I say. And I can prove it. You do get municipalities that is not the same, but rather reactive. Reactive by let the water come out first, then we react and start fixing. Meantime, they are losing lots and lots of water. Only around about 3% of all water leaks come to surface. Only 3%. 97% of the water disappears in the ground. You will never pick it up.
And on to electricity now. The bad weather has not been the only thing blamed for consistent power cuts in the city, but rather inconsistent contractors and suppliers. So is it true that City Power does not have capacity?
It is not true. It's lies. City Power had a panel of contractors which ended on the 31st of October. On the 1st of November, we had a new panel that we are using. We have almost 128 contractors on the panel. So it is not true that there is shortage of contractors. It actually lies electioneering, and it is unfortunate. We also want to add that there's personnel at City Power, there's technicians at City Power that are full-time, and they have been working around the clock to make sure that they restore electricity whenever there's an outage.
So how does the opposition in the city ensure service delivery accountability?
We sit in monthly Section 79s, engaging with all opposition parties within the council, as well as all city officials representing those entities, so City Power and Joburg Water and Pick It Up. And we do demand presentations there. We are allowed to ask questions, and that's where we hold them accountable. Where we can't get answers to those questions, we immediately go to council. Myself and my committee, we've written several questions to council over the last few weeks around the contractors, around city infrastructure, what's going to happen. Because at the end of the day, we, especially speaking as a ward councillor now, I really want to see services delivered to my residents. They're paying for them, and they shouldn't have to wait hours. It used to be hours. It's now days to receive their power.
In a post-midterm budget speech interview with the MMC of Finance in the city, he alluded to the significance of finding alternative financial support in order to maintain the services of council.
It's quite clear that we are not going to be getting more and more. In fact, the adverse is true. So it challenges us really to make sure that we up our game in terms of revenue collection, but also look at alternatives like public-private partnerships so that we are able to augment the little resources that we have.
Hi, I'm Danny Glover, and you're watching Joburg Today.